Hello, hello, hello. Check. One, two, three. Hello. Check, check, check. Check, 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 check. Hello, hello, and welcome. Welcome, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. And if you weren't here for last stream, we did finish up the core achievements for the game on our Slytherin character. And with that being done, unfortunately, we can't get 100% of the achievements until we play the other houses. Now, my original plan was to play like Gryffindor and Ravenclaw and get them to their map chambers and play their unique quests, and then do the final one on our Jerk Student playthrough. But I changed my mind. I feel like it makes more sense to do the Jerk Student playthrough next, and then we will, when that is finished, we will then go back and play Gryffindor and Ravenclaw and get those final achievements, and thus completing the 100% of achievements. So I kind of feel like, as far as achievements go, we've completed all the achievements that really matter. Let's be honest. The only thing left I have in the game to experience is the unique quests and getting each of the houses to the map chambers to get each of the individual houses achievements done. But we will see. We'll see how that goes. For now, jumping into the Jerk Evil Student playthrough, which we will be playing Hufflepuff. And I will actually, rather than just repeating myself, I'm going to bring up what I had said last time. I'll let myself speak for me. Let's see. Oh, lost connection there for a second. Alright, let's do this. To get those particular map chamber achievement. And then when those are done, we will start our evil character, our jerk character, our jerk student playthrough, which will be Hufflepuff. That's the house we've decided. I just find it funny to make our evil student character be in Hufflepuff, because everybody looks as Hufflepuff as the good characters, the goody two-shoe characters, the creatives. Like, surely Hufflepuff can't be an evil. We could roleplay and say, like, because it'd be funny if, like, I'm assuming the hat is probably going to almost always choose Slytherin because of the fact that our account is tied to the website, and I think the website has me in Slytherin. So I have a feeling it's going to pick Slytherin for me every time. And I like the idea that we probably should be a Slytherin student, but we're so evil, we're going to convince the hat to put us in Hufflepuff. That way no one is suspecting that we are actually evil. That's how evil we are. We're going to be above this school system of putting evil students into Slytherin House. We are going to basically hide away in the Hufflepuff House where no one will be suspecting us of being this all-powerful evil student. It's a perfect evil plan. Right? Does that sound like too good of a plan? Okay. So yeah. That's what that's what we're doing, essentially. We're gonna do our evil playthrough on here, and it's gonna be, we're gonna try to get into Hufflepuff. We're gonna sneakily place ourselves into the Hufflepuff house where no one will know that we're actually evil. That's how evil we are. We'll be like Palpatine, where we'll be like Sidious. We're able to cloud the hat's judgment. I don't know. Do you like the books or the movies better? I haven't read through the books enough to make a judgment call on that. I have watched all the movies and Fantastic Beasts. I've read portions of the books. I've read excerpts from the books. I go back and forth on whether or not Rowling actually is that great of a writer, to be honest. Great universe she managed to invent, but is her writing that great? I'm not totally sure about that. Werefox is the one to ask, really. Werefox has read every single book, probably more than once. Let's see. It's alright, Alamilo. It's good to have you back. No harm. Keep busy. It's always good to keep busy, right? Let's see here. So, on our first playthrough, we did play with a controller. I am going to try the mouse and keyboard for this second playthrough. The only issue I feel like I'm going to run into is that I don't really see myself probably liking the flying mechanics with the mouse and keyboard, so I might have the controller on standby that maybe I'll switch to whenever I'm flying around. Which actually is kind of how I play a lot of games like GTA and stuff. I'll usually use like a mouse and keyboard when I'm running around and doing gun action. And then whenever I get into a car, I pick up my controller and I drive with the controller. And that might be what we end up doing in this particular one. Oh, I see. I see, Melissa. You're behind, are you? Okay. So, we do need to create our student. We are going to create a girl this time because we had a male for the first playthrough, and I want to experience the alternate voice acting. We're pleased to inform you that you have been accepted at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry as a 5th year student. Term begins on September 1st. More to the point is not the hat, but if we were truly an evil student. So I mean, the book in the quill that's writing down students' names, is it not biased? Is it only biased to how magical the student is? Because it said that if the student is not magical enough, the book can get kind of picky and close on the quill when attempting to write down the name. So, because it would be nice if the book could figure that out. It definitely would be nice if the Sorting Hat could figure that out too, but I don't know. Maybe they can, maybe they can't. So, preliminary supplies have been collected for you and will accompany you on your journey to the castle. As you may be aware, the degree of the reasonable restriction of underage sorcery prohibits the use of magic by those under the age of 17 outside of school. However, due to your unique circumstances, the Ministry has graciously agreed to allow Professor Elazar Fig to help you hone your spellcasting before escorting you from London to the castle for the start of term feast and the sorting ceremony. Yours sincerely, Professor Weasley, Deputy Head Mistress. So let's see here. All these pre-made students right off the bat. I don't want to spend too much time on the character creation. What kind of head models we got here? I thought about looking at mods, since we are playing on the PC version, to see if, like, people have, like, updated head models. Baby, do you remember what head model did you use?
Which one I used?
I'm asking, do you remember which one you used?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm leaning... I mean, I don't care too much. I'm not too overly concerned about which head model we pick.
Although my details, obviously, it wasn't as clear on the.
That's true. I'm liking this middle head.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah.
Hair. Hair is important. There was a mod that I saw that supposedly, and they only made it for the female model, which was apparently there's an issue with if you wear hats in the game that it gets rid of the hair underneath.
Yep.
And there's a mod that fixed that so your hair didn't disappear. I probably should download that. I'm kind of inclined to want to take a look at more hats. We never wore a hat with our last character, but I wouldn't mind doing so on this character. I think the hats probably will be more favorable for the female model. At least that's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna end up being way more picky when it comes to hair for girls. Not a lot of ponytail options. There's a lot of bun options. This is like the one ponytail.
More. I think there was a braided ponytail.
There's a braided ponytail?
Yeah.
I keep seeing buns. Lots and lots of buns. You want me to go down? I was... Well, that's a hair down. What about this? That's another bun. That's another bun. Oh, there it is. Nah, too much. I'm kind of liking this. Bun up. The bun on her head does the same thing that the pointy hats do. I don't know what the deal is with that. There are certain pointy hats where, depending on the angle that you are viewing your character, the hat, like, goes up and down. It, like, inflates and deflates. And apparently, that's some weird physics thing in the game with anything on the head. Because look at her bun. Why is it going up and down like that? I'm not doing that. I mean, I guess technically I'm doing that because I keep rotating her head. I don't know. We can always come back to the barber, change her hair later. I go back and forth on bangs. I like the bangs on this one too. I think I'm a bangs guy. What do you think? This is a lower bun and kind of messy bangs. And the other one I was looking at was this one. Shorter bangs, higher bun. So this one or this one? This one? I do, when it comes to bangs on girls, I do like the bangs to be covering the eyebrows. So I think that's the only thing that makes this one better for me. Except I'm not gonna be able to see the eyebrows when I'm doing her eyebrows. I'll have to go back. I'll have to go back to that. As far as hair color goes, I'm fine with this. Let's look at the brown real quick. I think I'm fine with the dark black. That's a nice kind of auburn color. Did you just do black hair on your character? What do you define as brown? Did you do the first one? We can give her cool colors too, man.
Yeah. That one.
Can't give her green hair and she's gonna be in Hufflepuff. Nah, it's confusing. Confuse people. I mean, maybe you could. Depends on her clothes.
Yes, that's true.
It's a nice pinkish purple. I'm surprised you didn't say, yeah, that one. Pink purple one. This,
I like that one darker.
yeah, kind of like it too. It reminds me of what's her face in the movies.
Tonks.
What's her name?
Tonks.
Tonks. When she could change her hair or her hair changed with her mood or something.
Her hair changed.
I think girls can get away with doing like any hairstyle very, very easily. I'd be fine with some of these short haircuts too. Alright, we're putting this on just for the moment because I want to see her eyebrows when we're changing her eyebrows. You haven't seen the movies. It's strange to me that you would ask that question when you have nothing to go by with our answers. You haven't seen the movies and you're only up to book 3? Alright. Well, read all the books. Go watch the movies. Not a particular fan of the first 2. The third one is very good. There's 2 movies in the entire series that I enjoyed quite a bit. And they are 2 of my favorite fantasy movies ever made. The rest of them I found to be just okay, and a couple of them I didn't like at all. Wait, am I gonna be going with this color? I don't know. Maybe I should just go normal. Dark. Dark hair. Eyebrows. These eyebrows are fine, honestly. These standard ones. There's nothing wrong with them. Honestly, there's nothing wrong with any of these. They all look fine. I guess honestly it's just a matter of like what eyebrows make me look more angry and less angry. These eyebrows are basically shaping the emotions on my face. I could do no eyebrows, and no one will have any idea what I'm feeling. I think I'm leaning to the slightly angrier eyebrows, but not overly angry.
I don't know.
They're fine. They're fine. Okay, now that we see them, not that it's gonna matter if we're gonna have bangs covering them up most of the other time. Look at that. Boom. Nobody knows what I'm thinking now. I can't see my brow. A lot of people don't realize that, but if you can't see someone's eyebrows, it's impossible to tell how they're feeling. Right? Cleo thinks I'm crazy. Little bit of freckles? I don't mind that. Give her a little bit of freckles. Or maybe beauty marks. I can't even see where those beauty marks are. If you were going to give her a beauty mark, would you put it on the side of the cheek or the eye or near the mouth? I like the eye better. But it's almost not even noticeable. Maybe we should go back to freckles. Scars? Oh my goodness. Some of these scars are crazy. Magic scars. That's what they are, aren't they? Got some of them going through the eyeballs. You can't even see the scars on her in this one. Apparently the majority of these scars are under her bangs. Could we make a backstory and say the reason why she has such long bangs is because she doesn't want people to see her scars? And now I'm curious what it looks like. I can't even really see them here. There they are. Yeah, they're way up there, these scars. Should we do that? Let's get let's give her a small bit of a backstory here where we say that she doesn't want people to know she's got these scars, so she's got the long bangs so people can't really see them, but we got that one little bit coming off of her eye. Give her that little bit of an imperfection. What does this one look like? This is the same thing, man. I can't see the upper part. But one little bit coming off of her eye. Which one's better? What do you think, babies? 3 or 1? Let's go with 3. I like that the 1, because you can't, with the bangs down, you can't see it. So you can see the 1 coming off the eye a little better with this one. But I do like the 3 one, even though we're probably never, ever going to see them. Maybe for that reason, we give her the 1 instead. Like, I can't even tell. The 1 down there above her nose is there for sure, but I can't really see it. Can we change their scars later on? That seems kind of strange to me. I'm assuming you can. Eye color. Man, it really changes the appearance having somebody's eye color. I don't like that her eyes keep moving as I turn the head. Do we have like, isn't one of these purple? Aren't there purple eyes? That's looking kind of green. Those are purple. Should we give her, Daenerys, aka, or Daenerys, or what's her face from The Witcher? Yennefer. Should we give her Yennefer / Daenerys eyes? Thoughts? Sure? I was just gonna give her brown eyes. Wait, are those pink eyes? Yeah, we'll go Yennefer Daenerys eyes. Oh no! No! Thank goodness. This isn't overly complex. Oh wait, I think it saved it. Thank goodness. I went backwards. Looks like it's gonna make me restart it all again. I might change my mind. I like brown eyes. I do like brown eyes. Get decide. What do you think? Dark brown eyes or purpla? Where's the purpla? So I can... Purpla? Brown. Purpla? You thinking purple? Violet? Instead of brown? Give her a more magical flair? Night Gazer's voting purple too. Alright, we'll go Yennefer Daenerys. Little known fact, if you're only a fan of the show Game of Thrones, which who's a fan of the show at this point, right? If you only watch the show Game of Thrones, her eyes are supposed to be purple. I had that thought like when the Witcher show came out, is that the purple eyes on Yennefer look fine. They look totally good. They could have given Daenerys purple eyes, but they went lazy. They went lazy and just kept the actress's original eyeballs. Yeah, I don't know if they gave her contacts or if they gave her contacts and then sometimes did digitally editing for Yennefer in The Witcher, but her purple eyes look good in it. Voice 2?
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
We definitely have to do the pitch change for Gryffindor and Ravenclaw.
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
You can hear the weird robotic. I didn't listen as close last time.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
It doesn't sound terrible, but it needs to be cleaned up.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you. A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
But yeah, we're
That was quite something.
under the assumption that the normal voice for each of these is just the original voice actor's voice. And so that's what we're gonna be doing. Oh, name. What do we do for the name? Oh, what do we name her? I think we need to think about, is there a good iconic bad woman name? What are some famous female villains in fiction? You got the Queen from. We can't do Harry Potter ones. That'd be too obvious. Some of these are just way too over the top. mm. Any thoughts? Any ideas? Would be good.
That's what I thought of too,
Yeah. You like Vanessa? That's silly. Vanessa though. Why are we thinking Vanessa? Just because of Annie? That's it?
I think so. Yeah.
Night Gazer's not giving us any ideas. What is the name of the one character? Veronica? Why Veronica from Archie Comics? Was she evil? Was Veronica the bad one in the Archie Comics? What do you got against Veronica? I keep thinking of like villainesses in fantasy, and I look them up because I can't remember their names, and then they're too over the top. Because for some reason the Queen from Willow stood out to me, but her name's Bavmorda, and I'm like, is Bavmorda too crazy of a name? Her daughter's name is Sorsha, although Sorsha becomes good. Yeah, Maleficent was definitely like one of the first one I thought of, but that might be too on the nose as well. You never liked her per se. It's like Bellatrix. Bellatrix would be too on the nose, wouldn't it? Just naming her after. Like one of the worst witches in the stories. Did Maleficent have any other name? Was that her name? And she only had the one name? I don't know why I want to name her with a V. What do you think, Vanessa or Veronica? Cleo wants Vanessa. Maybe we'll just stick with Vanessa.
Clearly where both of our brains went. I didn't even look.
I don't know why we both had Vanessa pop up in our heads. It's kind of silly. We can't change the name, can we? After we've started. If they had like side names that most people are not familiar with, like Maleficent, like if she had her she had like a first name or a maiden name.
In Dungeons and Dragons.
Was there an evil witch?
Yeah, the Red Witch.
Oh, right.
Starts with an S, I think.
Sophina. You want to name her Sophina?
I just a thought.
It's not a terrible name.
Yeah.
We can.
In case there is a Vanessa that comes into here.
Oh, that's true too. I hadn't thought about. There could be a Vanessa running around. I don't want it to have a duplicate name. Sophina Fanable. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Garrett Morgan, how goes it? Welcome, Night Gazer, Alamilo. Happy Tuesday. Welcome, guys. We're going to get started here. Again, this is going to be our Jerk Student playthrough. We're going to be a witch this time because we want to experience the alternate dialogue, the alternate voice actor. I almost wouldn't be inclined to play both the good playthrough and the evil playthrough with both actors just to see how their different voice acting contrasts. We picked, I think, a jerk response once in our good playthrough, and it was by accident. And how he voice acted that versus all the other stuff where he sounds so innocent was completely different. It was crazy. But we're going to pick most of those dialect choices in this one. But again, welcome back. Don't forget to hit that like button if you have not yet already. Very much appreciated. Comment, subscribe, hit the bell. All the good things. Let's get started. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Oh, Eleazar!
George! Glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea. As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I'd been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
George is acting like he senses something coming. When I first saw this cutscene, I was thinking George was suspicious and we shouldn't trust him, like he was going to be doing something. But then he freaking turns around and dies right away. Okay, that's why he was sensing something, though. He must have sensed Rookwood nearby, and that's just it. But yeah, as it turns out, he's not bad. He just unfortunately was sensing something nearby. I was like, what is this George character up to? And then he gets eaten. I'm so sorry, George. I didn't mean to doubt you.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the Ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly. To keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's the glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I.
We've got cheat codes.
Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We did.
Hang on!
But yeah, him dying and then you immediately being able to see the Thestrals is a really nice detail. Oh my gosh.
The key! Give me your hand!
That would have been a pretty badass sequence in a live action movie.
Are you alright? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
Okay, so I have messed around with the controls for mouse and keyboard. I don't know if I missed anything. I'm not using any of the default controls.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir. If you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
Move. You move. Can't sprint yet.
How far did that port key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage traveled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right, and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
I can run.
Mind your step.
Where
It's
do you
not giving me
suppose
an
your
option
wife
to
got the
walk
port
yet.
key that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few. Seems to have been lost to time.
Can't fall off. We can't randomly kill ourselves at the beginning.
Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the port key, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center. Excellent! That was a bit rougher than I'd expected. Your wand work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
Ah, up there.
me up. Any reason to go this way? A chest. I think we got that last time, too. Is it essentially part of the tutorial to be like, yeah, see here, if you go off the beaten path, you can find something. But then if you actually missed doing that, you would have never learned it.
We're close now. It's just ahead. Steady yourself!
I'm trying.
Reparo!
I feel like that spell seems OP.
Almost there!
If you had a spell like Reparo, would you just become a reckless person and not care if you broke things or not? I feel like people in the wizarding world would just break things for fun all the time because they can just quickly repair it.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
I love the combat in this. The wand work animations are just so good. They're so nice, so fluid. I like that your character can attack from like almost any side, at least for the first wave of attacks. So if it's behind you, she'll just whip her wand behind her before she turns. It's such a nice fluid motion. And it makes you look like a badass. Look at that. Behind the back. Watch, she'll do it again for Cleo. Oh, sorry. It didn't work that time. You feel like a very video gamey thing would just be like the moment you attack something behind you, your character would just snap to facing that direction.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Why can't I use my walk key yet? I do have a key. For keyboard and mouse, you don't have the luxury of having a bunch of different variable speeds, but we should have an option to walk. Yeah, it's just not working. For some reason, they don't have the ability to walk in the tutorial area. Can I Revelio yet? No? No Revelio?
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's his name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Wakey, wakey!
Hello?
Chillest job ever. Aw.
It can't be. Just a moment. Ooh. Wait a minute. Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume. Precisely. The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course. This way, then. Stay close. After you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service.
You'll want to take a breath. A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
So yeah, I don't know if this should have been a tell when you first arrived, but he has that magic armband
Vault
on.
12. Momentous day.
On your way.
So, like, is Ranrock controlling them with that metal, that enchanted metal, or does it give them powers? Does it enhance
Professor,
their abilities?
The armband the guard was wearing was glowing.
Is that the
Like
idea?
the glow you saw on the portkey container.
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what
Yeah,
was
see,
that?
she's pointing
we were
it
just
out
wondering
there.
about that goblin back there. He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone
I didn't know what the
goes
hell
there
he was,
anymore.
our character was talking about the first time.
Here we are. When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today. 12.
Thank you for your help.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait.
Best of luck.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again.
Why do I
don't
feel
suppose
like
you
the
see a way
female
to-
model
I do,
walks with
Professor.
way more
that symbol
swagger?
has the same glow as the one I saw in the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward,
It's like a
then I dare
catwalk.
say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
So like a catwalk stroll.
Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
Yeah, look at the way she's like bobbing her shoulders back and forth. When we get more outfits, we can have her do like a walk and a twirl.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Okay, I don't have Protego set up. Oh, what should I set Protego to? That's gonna be difficult.
Protego!
I'm gonna have to figure that out. Fig's a badass, man. Yeah, that's gonna be tough. I'm looking at my options. Let's see. What do I have for my combat? What's the target? What am I using for target? Dismount. Take off. Show controls. Don't need that. Yeah, why didn't I set Protego to anything? Aim is on page up. What about middle mouse? Am I not using middle mouse for anything? We have the scroll for the spells. I don't think I'm using middle mouse for anything. Maybe we'll do that with page down. Wait. What did I do? Protego? Oh, aim is set to page up. Hey, MP. Welcome back, MP. We could maybe do Protego on middle mouse. Maybe that would be better. Yeah, we weren't using it for anything. Alright. We'll see how that works. Assuming I don't accidentally bump it all the time.
Protego! Exposo! Confringo! Confringo! Dissecto!
Stupefy!
Levioso! Deposo! Exposo! Confringo! Protego! Levioso! Deposo!
Stupefy!
Exposo! Confringo! Levioso!
Ah!
Lumos.
Stay close!
Professor?
Fig, where'd you
Professor
go?
Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere.
Maybe it's too early to say so, but I'm already thinking I like the female voice actress better than the male. The male's not bad, but I think I like her
Oh,
better.
that's where they're leading me. That glow again.
I want to see her snide remarks. We need to get to some snooty remarks.
Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. Lumos. It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
But is it silly that it almost seems like she's doing like a Hermione impression? I feel like we had a Harry Potter impression, and this is a Hermione impression.
Stupefy! Stupefy!
I see, MP. MP always wants me to play evil. I don't think, when we get around to playing Red Dead Redemption 2, I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can do an evil run with Arthur. Whole Protego. I've already been doing that. At least they gave me the option to do Stupefy, even in the first part, even though I hadn't learned it yet. Ow. I would be dead, man. There's no way I would survive that.
Stupefy. 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 Protego. Stupefy. 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 Stupefy.
Do I have to light up? It's so dark in here. So dark. Sprint.
Lumos.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder... Follow my lead.
These cutscenes are more fun now that we know what's happening. I liked the intro better too, now that I knew what was
All is in
happening.
place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming. Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right. Ranrock. Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever
Ranrock.
going to visit Rackham's Vault.
Not to be confused
And
with the
why are
other
you
evil
here?
goblin, Ragnarok.
No need for that. Just
Right.
give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they had the key to the vault.
This poor guy. He's just trying to do his
Choose your
job.
next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
What you did to our room.
No way out!
That'd be me.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the Pensive, the Locket, and the Path to Both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
You mean Fig? You leave Fig behind? Is that even possible? We do need more options. Intro done.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more
How
appropriate.
dare you?
Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
All right, let's see. My guess is that we are going to get Slytherin. I think it's going to be the same every time. I'm curious, like, if it even matters what choice I pick, considering it only asked me one question last time. I almost feel like it's irrelevant.
Nigellus. Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Is that a YouTube emoji? I didn't know it could make a face like that. Fucking lag.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
What if the hat was like too small? Is it a magic hat? Fits every student the same? It like squeezes their head? It must.
Yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
What did I pick last time? I think I picked Explorer. So we want to say, I can't wait to start classes so I can learn how to murder people.
I'm looking forward to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Indeed.
So I can learn
Hogwarts has
the
much
weaknesses
to offer a
of the
dedicated
school.
student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well. Interesting. You've recently learned that you possess a rare ability. I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power.
Get out of my head!
Perhaps you belong in Slytherin.
Yeah, it didn't even ask me the question that time. I told you it was gonna put me in Slytherin no matter what. So now we have to manipulate the hat. No, Hat, we don't want Slytherin. We're a good student. We're a good student. Only the goodest of students are we. And there's only one place the goodest of students can go. Hat.
And your loyalty to a friend delayed your arrival here this evening.
Okay. Why'd you say that? Hufflepuff House, known for patience, loyalty, and hard work. Okay.
Better be Hufflepuff!
Yay!
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
What is it?
I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Is it not a badger? What's the Hufflepuff animal?
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you.
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a 5th year.
Or is it a
Might be a bit
mongoose?
of work, but I'm sure that's never stopped you before.
It hasn't, Professor.
Now, here we are at the entrance to the Hufflepuff Common Room.
This is the entrance.
Indeed. I will explain what to do, but I hesitate to do it myself as one errant knock leads to being doused in vinegar. Most unpleasant. You must tap the barrel, 2 from the bottom, middle of the 2nd row, in the rhythm of Helga Hufflepuff.
I can't remember this. She's like, "Oh, what did I get myself into choosing this house?"
Yeah, like what if you came home drunk?
I think you'd get in trouble.
You get it doused
Well
in
done.
vinegar.
Yeah.
Now go on in and get some
Exactly.
sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
What's up, Sonic? Tyler, welcome. Happy Tuesday. If I see someone that looks like you, run away and hide? What does this mean?
Oh, looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
That sounds mischievous. Everything about this character is to manipulate and deceive. She will... This is why this character works, even if a lot of the dialogue makes her seem innocent. It's because she's planning. She's playing everybody, right? We got a role play here. So she's not always gonna have snide remarks. There's too much of the default dialogue that she'll sound super innocent. Dude, look at freaking Hufflepuff. Dude, Hufflepuff's common place is way better than Slytherin's. This is my type of place. Is Ravenclaw's clue cool?
Not that cool.
This is cooler than Ravenclaw's? I love this place. It's like Hobbiton. There's freaking plants everywhere. This is great. Slytherin is so bleak. Hello, fellow Hufflepuff. I am also a Hufflepuff. Nothing to be suspicious about me. Good day. I don't know, cause we would need to look at the house cloaks again. Is the Hufflepuff house cloak worth getting? I know the Ravenclaw house cloak looks really freaking sweet. Oh shoot, man, we can't look at our inventory yet. What's the dealio? All right, I want to see what the date says out of curiosity. The date should be September. Okay. The date's right here, so we're going to put the date back on. We'll see if it correctly bumps it fall and winter. But we're on the cusp of fall. I was curious what the date time frame was between the beginning and now. What's the dealio? Why can't I access my freaking gear? The common room looks new? I guess. I think it looks kind of worn, to be honest. I wouldn't say it looks new, but it looks cool. I love all the plants all over the place.
we were merely musing on the state of affairs. I don't even find her interesting.
Too nice
She's a
looking.
bore. A dreadful bore.
Now it feels right that we're eavesdropping in everybody else's rooms. These rooms don't have apples I can steal, though. Not to mention, being a bad student makes way more sense in this, considering the amount of people you can rob in this game. Yeah, man, Hufflepuff's common place is way cooler. Oh, can we rob this? Did we find some place we can rob? We did. We just stole someone's 58 gold. That was a ghost, yes. There are a lot of ghosts around this place. Yeah, so far, first impressions, man. Hufflepuff, A plus. You got way better area than Slytherin.
You don't need to be frightened, little cat.
Why are they trying to get that cat down?
Arthur's got you. It's all right.
I can't quite reach.
Come on, you went that way.
We are a
Hope
witch.
they can catch him. Big castle
We are
for
literally a
a student
witch.
to get lost in, let alone a cat.
Oh my god.
I'm sure you'll find your way
I forgot
alright.
about Arthur.
I mean, it can be a bit overwhelming at first. I still get lost sometimes. Welcome to Hufflepuff, by the way. Really glad to have you in our house. I'm Arthur.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Was that your cat?
No, one of the first years, I think. Don't have any pets of my own, unfortunately. My mother doesn't think too highly
What's up,
of them,
Smith?
especially magical ones.
Alright. So we need to make sure we're picking the right ones. Arthur has got to have possibly the most cartoony voice in this game. He's giving him Mr. Moon a run for his money. It's either him or Mr. Moon for the most cartoony voice.
Your mother's right. Magical beasts are more trouble than they're worth.
I think they can help us as long as we help them. They just take some getting used to. You'll have to get used to them. Otherwise, you'll have a time of it in Beasts with Professor Howen. Anyway, I better go make sure the first years caught that cat. Don't want them to be late on their first day.
Have you ever had a pet, Arthur?
No. My mother's a muggle, and as soon as the puffskein that my dad brought home stuck its tongue up her nose, it went right back to the shop.
Nice meeting you, Arthur. And good luck finding that cat.
Thank you. Try not to get lost in the castle yourself.
Now, there was something that you were trying to not spoil for me the first time I played the game when it came to the fact that we didn't have a pet. But I don't remember anything happening that made reference to it at all.
It was because you got a bunch of pets. You got to cat.
Oh, that's what you were referring to?
Yeah.
The Bavarians and stuff? You're
It's
silly.
covered, isn't it? I'd much rather live in a big city like London.
Is this Oaks over here?
Nothing better than a few pints of butterbeer and a pile
It is
of mince
Oaks.
pies with
Adelaide
my sisters on
Oaks.
Christmas Eve.
Oh dear.
Brother just started
Oh, Uncle, this doesn't sound like you. Something's wrong. Oh, hello there. You're the new Hufflepuff, yes? I'm Adelaide. Pleasure to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Is everything all right? Oh, yes. I'm just a bit distracted. Letter from my uncle. So tell me, I've been hearing all sorts of rumors. Were you really nearly gobbled up by a dragon?
Look, there's Poppy back there. I forgot Poppy was a Hufflepuff. Were you really nearly gobbled up by a dragon? What did we say? I think we said I'd rather not talk about it, but that was to Sebastian, I think. Were we forthcoming with Sebastian on the first playthrough? And in general, for that matter? Should I just admit to all of it?
Sure.
Or is it better to keep it a secret?
If you don't mind, I'd prefer to just forget about it.
Oh dear, it must have been bad. I mean, of course it was. I know I would have been terrified. Sorry. Well, anyway, I imagine you have lots to do. I hope you have a wonderful first day.
Are you sure everything is all right with your uncle?
Oh, yes. He travels for work, always busy. I'm sure he just wrote it in a rush.
It's perfect, Night Gazer.
Nothing to worry about.
Perfect. I think the slightly downturn eyebrows that we chose, and it being offset with the bangs, so we can only see the middle bit, I think really helps her. Look at her. Look at her plotting right now. She's planning to take over this bloody school.
Thank you, Adelaide. Be seeing you.
Of course. And good luck. I do look forward to going home for the holidays. Mum's pumpkin pasties are the best I've ever
We can't talk to Poppy, unfortunately. Poppy's one of my favorites. Gotta talk to Lenora.
Quite a few hamlets have
Need another apple.
I'm going to try and visit them all this year.
Oh, hello. She's awfully regal, isn't she?
Is that your owl?
I don't know who she is. Likely one of the Hufflepuffs around here. Owls choose their own company anyway. Wait, you're
Can
the
you
new
get,
fifth year. Quite the dramatic entrance you made. Can't imagine wanting to call attention to yourself, especially since everyone will be watching to see how much you already know.
I'm really not worried. I'm sure I'll be fine.
Nevertheless, it is rather unusual. You must feel terribly out of place. Of course, presumably, as a hard-working Hufflepuff, you'll prove yourself in no time. I'm hard-working too, as you might suspect. But sometimes I think I should have been a Ravenclaw. I've rather a searing wit. At least people have always told me so. I'm Lenora, by the way. Lenora Everly. Well, mustn't keep you. You've such a lot to do.
Do you really think you should have been in Ravenclaw?
Well, my brothers were. They both work in the Ministry now. I suppose you could say that wit runs in the family. My aunt was a Gryffindor, though, and I've always had plenty in common with her. Determination, valor, daring. The old sorting hat was spoiled for choice with me.
It was nice meeting you, Lenora.
Of course. Adieu.
Is the new Hufflepuff out of bed yet?
Do.
Professor Weasley's waiting for them outside the common room.
Who just said that? Who said that? Was it Poppy? Poppy trying to push me on? I missed the subtitle. I also like Hogwarts. And I do like that we're seeing completely new areas. That's one thing to look forward to in the other students' playthroughs. I can't activate the Floo Flame yet. Honestly, I might I might just keep using a controller except for when we're in combat. That might be the only time. I don't know. Maybe I should get used to playing with the keyboard and mouse even for just wandering around. Alright, let's go talk to Weasley.
I enjoy my
What's up, Weasley?
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs. Owls.
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
My book! Now I can access my gear.
What is it? It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Oh, that'd be annoying. You might be right.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Cleo just... I don't know if this was confirmed or not. She just hypothesized that all the pages that we're having to run around collecting... Was that cutscene showing the pages ripping out of our book and flying off that we have to go and retrieve?
Revelio.
What the hell am I hearing over here? See, the problem is that
give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Thank you, Weasley. Yeah, the problem is that without New Game Plus, there is several things that we probably could normally skip on a replay, especially with New Game Plus, that we have to do still. Like, we're gonna have to do Merlin trials because we need the gear space.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the
Where's the
field guide
page?
when I was a student.
You telling me I
Using the
can't
guide
collect pages
will
yet?
also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
Can't start collecting pages just yet. I can't run.
Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see
there
what
we
the
go.
guide says.
House Elf Recipe Book, rumored to contain some of Helga Hufflepuff's original creations. This book holds a collection of Hogwarts students' favorite recipes over the centuries. Some dishes, like pickled dirigible plums, are likely an acquired taste. I don't know if we're going to reread all of these again. We did read every single one. Now we can go down and grab that other one, I'm assuming. Should be trying this with the mouse keyboard. Field guide pages. Collect 2 field guide pages to receive some glasses.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Why can't I run? I'm going at such a snail's pace. Ah, man, I can't grab the page. And I can't run when I'm within range of Weasley. Why am I doing the weird shuffle up? She's like skipping steps. Blue flame.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
I'm curious to see if it's going to mention black flags versus white flags. I found several people online didn't know what the black flags meant. I don't remember if it's in the tutorial or not, though.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Cool.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Sure, why not? Friendly reminder, don't forget to hit that like button if you haven't yet already.
Always something happening here.
Thank you,
It's
thank
the heart
you.
of the Hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Revelio.
Can't capture these damn pages yet. Now, we kind of don't need to. What? I mean, capturing the pages is mainly just unlocking clothes for us, right? So, I mean, and this time around, unless we specifically want the clothes under these locks, which unfortunately I don't remember what they are, there isn't necessarily any reason to be concentrating on it. Having said that, I will probably collect the flying ones because if I'm constantly seeing them flying around, it'll drive me crazy. So I'll probably collect those ones anyways. But I'm not going to sweat it in the event that that we don't. Oh, will you look at that? I guess I should have already known that. It's going to change for each student. I forgot. This is totally a badger. I don't know if anybody anybody mentioned it. This is a badger, right? It's either a badger or a mongoose. What is it? It's a badger. Night Gazer trying to convince me it's a ferret. Which is interesting, because, yeah, if this is like a honey badger or something, this would kick Slytherin's house animal's ass.
Yeah.
Hufflepuff brings Slytherin down to its knees. I'm actually liking this robe. Might be a little too fancy, but I like the color combo. It's like gold, gray, really nice gold on the lining, and then like a teal, a dark teal on the inside of the hood. It's nice. It's nice. But maybe we'll go by the fact that it's still the end of summer, going into fall. We're gonna wear light clothes. Where did we get this scarf? Nowhere. This is just a standard scarf that comes at the beginning. Is that it? We got a few choices. What's the difference between these two? Not much. Silver tie, plaid skirt, or non-plaid skirt and a striped tie. Dark leggings on this one. So that's amusing. When did we get these glasses too? Oh yeah, look. It removed our bangs. Yeah, we definitely have to download that mod so we can try on hats without having to worry about it. Alright, let's get on with it. Zoe, what did you deactivate on the computer? She just jumped down next to me and shocked me. Did something to my computer.
Professor Black glanced at me the other day in the Great Hall. I spit out my breakfast.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid
Only Fig
foundation
turned out to be a
in the
bad guy.
basics of
Or could turn
spellcasting.
out to be a bad guy.
I'm afraid I can't take all the credit.
That would have been a
there,
clever
Professor.
twist. If he
They've a
did.
rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Hogsmeade.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
That would be another benefit to New Game Plus, is that I'm assuming it would skip most of the tutorial stuff.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Revelio.
Dreading taking my transfiguration out. Absolutely dreading. I'd rather jinx myself than have to explain
I'd spend all day in the Great Hall.
We can go ahead and start accessing these right away, because we didn't before. If only I had them memorized. Now, if there's gear inside of these, it might be worth waiting. Collections. Hard to say. I mean, we're not even level 2 yet, right? We're almost level 2. We got a whopping 2 defense. Thank you, MP. That's weird. The stream on my end had to be refreshed. Yours looks fine. Should we go to Dark Arts class? Need to learn some spells.
Revelio.
Well, side quest right off the bat.
Ugh, what am I missing?
Oh, this is Everlay. See, I don't know. Like, we don't need these pages either. I'm trying to remember. Is there any other reason to collect the field pages, like from these moth frames, other than just simply completing these challenges to get these outfits? I mean, maybe if I could remember what the outfits were. If there's any cool ones. I don't recall, though. Do not recall.
Hello, Lenora. What are you looking at? Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this. Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it? I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next. Are there other empty paintings like this around the school? Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin. If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing. I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble. Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby. This looks like the location from the painting. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth. Ha! I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame. Lenora, I solved the mystery.
You would think
of that
Lenora would
painting.
run around starting to solve them now.
How?
Since she was so interested in them. That's right, we can do this. I'm not telling you. We came back specifically to just rub it in your face.
I'm afraid I can't tell you, Lenora. Surely you jest. You should have worked it out on your own. You have nerve. Especially since I'm the one who told you about it in the first place. Imagine solving a riddle that I mentioned and then not telling me the answer. Practically complete.
Oh my gosh, we have to do all the quests so we can see the alternate dialogue for all of these. That's so mean. Like, why would you even come back? Like, why wouldn't you just move on? The fact that you can come back to just be like, hey, I figured it out. I'm not telling you. You're stupid. It's funny that we can change our mind. Oh, I was just kidding. Because almost like there's almost like a third alternate playthrough where you can start saying like something negative, but then be like, haha, just kidding. I will tell you. You can. That's got to be the jokester playthrough, where you just you pull on. You're just pulling on their arm, pulling their leg. Oh, I hear our next door neighbor's doggy. It's because he's outside and it's dark out right now, man. He's probably lonely. Should have figured it out for yourself, you dumb girl. And the biggest mistake you made? Telling us about it. Sucker! It sucks to be you, Lenora!
Last time I have a potion
Revelia.
that I don't write down.
Gregory the Smarmy. Famous for inventing Gregory's unctuous unction. That's a messed up potion, man. There's some messed up potions in this game. In this universe. Makes the drinker believe whoever gave them the potion is their best friend. So you would have to trick them into drinking it, too.
Revelio.
forget what that Hufflepuff girl said in 1421.
Only we can do something to Peeves. Sadly, we cannot.
Revelio.
Awful when they ask you a question.
That's a 10, shall we?
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
Knowledge.
To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
I have no idea what the other keys are going to be. I should just be using my controller for this. It's just spacebar right now.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
Break through yellow shield with control spells.
Good. Now, the basic cast. Well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two.
Gonna fight
Duelists,
Sebastian
take your
again.
marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso.
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Levioso.
Oh, I'd like students for this adept.
Beat his butt.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. points to Hufflepuff.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Thanks. Thanks for the advice.
Revelio.
Alright, Sebastian, talk to me.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
Wait, which would be the snarky reply? To make him feel bad by telling him it was never used my wand in combat? I think I picked the first one because obviously we combated dudes at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, I think it was.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Sounds suspicious. I think that's what I should have picked when I was the good character, but I don't think I did.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent.
Maybe
Knew
not.
I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck, or actual skill. Look for Lucan Brattleby near the Clock Tower entrance. If you're interested.
Oh,
Till
I'm
next
interested.
time.
Don't you worry about that. You found a Sparrow Smith. Where'd you find it at? Did you find it in its nest?
You drilled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Thanks. Why is this... Oh, it is activated. Why isn't it burning? Let's go to Charms class. Isn't there some side quests around here somewhere? Out of the way, Sebastian.
Revelio.
What? Where is it? Sounds like it's right next to us. Is it not this? Oh. It's this stained glass window. There's a flue flame right above us. And another one.
Up now, Annabelle. It was a long time ago. Away from me! What do you want?
Revelio.
I like these these secret things that you find in the toilets, in the stalls. They should totally make it so you can practice potions in this stall, if you wanted to.
Revelio.
It does always seem like there's one in every bathroom. Or maybe not. There's none in this one. Just a chest that we can't open.
Revelio.
We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
I was worried
Some of us don't necessarily want him to
But it
get back
turns
to
out
the
I have a
lesson.
knack for switching spells. Mother says it's my indecisive nature.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now.
Just got here. This is the first time I've attended your
the summer months
class.
must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Accio. That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down,
Strange.
and
Why
it is
didn't
an
it have me do
exceptionally
it?
lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air.
Oh, I guess it's
After
having
me.
you do it right now. See, I still kind of wish with the Wingardium Leviosa that it had us practice with it and practice spinning stuff with it and stuff like that. And I would have forgotten about it.
I've always found that
Something
fun
like
goes
this.
hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. Hmm? So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Hmm? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them. Excellent. Not to worry.
That's gonna be a problem. Okay, so for the keyboard and mouse, I have to click it again to off-release it. It's like a toggle. I wonder if that's something I can change, but I don't know, maybe that's for the best. So I'm assuming I can just tap it on the keyboard. Yeah, and then I have to tap it again in order to release it.
Splendid! Happens to the best of us. Very good. Points to Hufflepuff. But there's certainly
made them
no
all
sport
fall
in
off.
playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Be sharp. That is how it's done.
Excellent control there.
Let us see this.
Should we try knocking some of hers off?
There we go.
Here we go.
All I did was knock both of ours off. Let's try it again. Knock hers right off here.
Yes.
Yay, we won. Just by knocking her balls off completely with ours.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Be sharp. Phew.
Got it. I'm just gonna need to use the keyboard or the controller. I keep forgetting I need to release and tap it on the keyboard.
There we go.
I'm gonna see. Hold on. Makes any difference? But I'm gonna have to get used to it if we're gonna try playing on the keyboard, right?
Do not think I will start going easy on you now.
All I did was knock her into the 50.
Very good.
Watch this.
Let's try knocking her out again. No! No, don't fall! Okay, good.
Oh, that was an execution.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
Spells cast without a wand must be less powerful than those cast with a wand.
No, not at all. Wizarding magic cast without a wand is just as powerful. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit,
It seems
however,
weird that you would ever
that I am
learn
growing
with a
quite
wand
fond
if you
of
can learn
using a
without
wand.
it.
It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking.
The idea that that is
I do
something
miss
that's
Wagadu,
commonly taught
but I am glad to
in
be
another
here
part of the
at
world
Hogwarts.
and that it's not commonplace.
I think Professor
Very
Brennan wants to
strange.
talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans.
A word, if you would.
If you're so inclined.
Well, after my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
Revelio.
The heck?
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Revelio.
there. You're the new student, aren't you?
What's up, Dale?
Hello. You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
Thank you, but it really wasn't all that challenging.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be a bit overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I find Professor Ronan's lessons a bit more challenging than you do.
Is it possible to become an aura and not and then?
Revelio.
Werewolves, where were you?
The Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling lies.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Ooh, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Oh my gosh, I hate him.
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boot and it wasn't flack, but you're all in trouble.
What a horrible person. Okay, yeah, look. It does explain it. Right here. Available side quests can be found inside regions of Hogwarts marked as black. And discovered by exploring the world. I don't know if that's something they added later on down the line or not. Curious. Very curious. Crossed wands. We need to go do that. We gotta walk. No flue flames over there. And flying off the shelves. Cressida Bloom has a lofty problem with her literature. Rewards are wand handles. Let's go do that since we have some flue flames kind of nearby.
I'd like to open a shop in Hogsmeade myself.
I really have made a mess.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's
Cressida.
not all right. I may be in a spot
think
of
I called her
trouble with the
Cressida.
librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds a rather complicated way to simply avoid carrying your books.
Possibly. But where's the fun in simplicity? New charms and spells have to come from someone. Why not me? I collect the books and remove the charm myself. Except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around. So she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Why did our meet tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
I suppose I could help if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books. Got it. Only 4 more to go. Accio!
Revelio.
Out of the way!
Revelio.
Accio. Revelio.
Lumos.
Revelio.
Where'd that page go? I saw it fly in here. Oh, there it is.
That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
Seems rude to read this. Today was a good day, that is, until Gareth splashed whatever ridiculous concoction he was creating all over my perfectly stewed lace wing flies. Had to empty my entire cauldron and start all over again. Such a menace. Thinks he knows everything there is to know about potions, always disrupting Professor Sharp's class with his experiments. Anyway.
Revelio.
I agree.
Revelio.
There's only so much one can take of dragon scale tales.
You're just jealous.
So, are we gonna have an option to keep her diary? Her diary pages?
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
No, we're just asking for monies.
Unless you want your classmates to know how you really feel about them, you might reward me for my time.
Oh, you're not at all who I thought you to be.
Look at how evil we look when they're smiling. Now the smiles actually make sense. It was always awkward most of the time with our one character. He would smile very strangely and randomly that I feel like it's gonna make sense for an evil character to smile at awkward moments.
And you're not who I thought you to be. Based upon your diary, you seem terribly judgmental.
Fine. I shall pay you. But you cannot begin to imagine what I shall be writing about you next.
What'd she
Should
pay us?
never have trusted them.
She gave us 300 gold. Damn. I'm gonna have so much money. I should wear this scarf in front of her and be like, look at what your money bought me. Isn't it a beautiful scarf? Oh yeah, we have a new wand handle now? What? Why are we able to earn a wand handle this early on if we can't even change our wand handles? That seems silly. I'm assuming that's the gear. Yeah, because we can't look at it. Not yet. Suppose we should wander. At least walk to the areas.
And then not telling me the answer. Practically competing with Imelda to see who's a more infuriating know-it-all.
They're gonna talk about us.
My brother caused a lot of trouble.
We're like we're a brand new student. We're being such assholes. That's what they get for randomly asking my help. Nobody's taking advantage of me because of my talents.
Revelio.
Lumos.
Where was that? Don't remember. Down here? I don't know. I don't remember. Don't remember. It wouldn't make sense to me that it'd be way down here.
Revelio.
It's right next to us. Where is it? Shouldn't fret too much on this. These pages.
Revelio.
Yeah, I'm still weirded out by this. So this was considered to be haunted toilets. We see him pop out of the door to knock this kid's books on the ground, but when we finally were able to access this bathroom, this haunted bathroom, there was nothing in there. Peeves wasn't in there. It wasn't haunted.
Oh, not again!
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as 'twere only one time per week, I can leave the boy's lavatory, not for the meek.
Please, Peeves, you'll make me late.
He tried to stop me, did right? Sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar. But he failed, as did his containment charms, so I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm.
I'm still
It was
weirded
granted
out.
my
He's
privileges
not
to
like
be
any other
handsome
ghost.
indeed, or I'd fire up the cannon, and so she agreed. To draw up a contract with her, not with him, that if
Oh.
I behaved, I'd have
My
one
mouse is about to die, apparently. Since it only has 1% of battery remaining. 1%? Let's test it on that. It is blinking to tell me that it's gonna die. I feel like 1% would indicate that it's about to die at any moment. Let's find out. Let's test it.
Revelio.
Practicing our scales?
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Leviosa. Revelio.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed ones. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
Beat his butt.
I seem to have a knack for dueling.
Then you've come to the right place.
How does crossed ones work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Wait, what happens if you say I'm not sure I'm interested?
Don't really see the value in organized dueling. Senseless fighting, in my opinion.
It's not senseless at all. It requires teamwork, reflexes and spellcasting. You might like it if you tried it. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
He was so offended.
We'll make you regret signing up.
Oh my gosh. Is that what they said last time?
There goes my wager.
Expulso!
Oh shoot. Just realized I don't know how to dodge.
That's all you've got? You're better than that! Sendo!
Stupefy! Leviosa, act like a winner! Expulso!
Come on!
Whoops. Yeah, I've got to figure out these controls. Not jump. No, yeah, dodge.
That looks painful. Care to try another round?
Yeah, give it me again.
Yes,
Alright, so
don't
dodge
count me out
is
yet.
here.
Brilliant.
Healing is here.
Pity more people can't watch the duels.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organize these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Ones victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Yeah, I'm having a lot of trouble with my key setup. I'm getting used to this being dodge.
Protego!
Next time you need a partner for Crossed Swans, don't hesitate to call on me.
Professor Weasley wants to see me in her class. She's off the Transfiguration Courtyard, located between the library annex. Okay.
Revelio.
Just wait till I've grown a bit, then we'll see how well you do.
Sound like the same kid that's running the thing.
I feel sorry for your next opponent.
I like that there's speech. If there is speech nearby,
Revelio.
I like that they added speech bubbles to the teachers. I feel like they should have added speech bubbles to the students too. Optional dialogue that you can pick.
Revelio.
Don't get too cocky simply because you had one victory over Sallow.
He never backs down from a fight.
Lumos.
Should there be rather a stench of some sort? Well, it's not.
It's curious why we don't really make a comment on how stinky it is. At least I don't recall my character doing it, and our character here is not making any comment on how stinky it is.
Revelio.
I need to catch up. I think my owl's getting cobwebbed. My siblings and I have all been sorted in.
Revelio.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Alright, what do you want to see me
excuse
about?
Deke.
Ah, there you are.
I was doing important business until you called me here.
I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked
Good
your
night,
professors
Smith.
to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Sleep well.
I'm not sure I have time for extra assignments, Professor.
You shall find the time. You'd be astonished to know just how much you don't know. In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Can you tell me more about the potion shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Not exactly. Not exactly.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
She's obsessed with butterbeer. She really wants us to drink.
Revelio.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Collect the flying page near the broken statue. Collect the flying page in the defense against the Dark Arts Tower.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is. Got it. A flying page must be around here somewhere.
Might some kind soul help me?
Revelio. Brilliant.
If only a new student would help me with my sad predicament.
I forgot about her. She plays that game that makes people stink if they lose.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't too much trouble.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic. That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
I really wonder, because it just occurred to me that we barely had enough slots for our spells in the first playthrough. If we're going to be having the Dark Arts spells on the ready too, we really don't have a lot of slots.
Yeah.
I wonder if it'd be worth it, because there is a mod that adds like an MMO style one. I think they added like down below, and you can add lots of different hotkeys to it. I wonder if that would be worth doing. I might look into it. Might look into it. What's this? We should have marked that one girl. And that one girl had a quest nearby. Where was she? Let's go do hers. I just realized that the time is not moving in this early part of the game. It's just stuck at 3 p.m. They don't want it to be switching around at nighttime just yet in the game.
Are you alright?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Everyone hates you? Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game.
She's not.
And if
She's
you lose,
one of the worst.
they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Now, did I say sounds awful? I think I did. The first time around, because I did think it sounded awful.
Gobstones. Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well.
And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Sounds as if you caused a smelly situation and they responded accordingly.
I didn't make the rules. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented 5th year to help me.
Haven't you any friends at school?
Not really. Natty said hello once, but not a word since.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Gobs of gobstones. How spread out are all these? I don't remember. This first one is really close.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Oh, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
To terrorize me with a fanged geranium.
If someone wouldn't mind.
Revelio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
That's what we're doing. Doing that right now.
Revelio.
Oh.
Off on another adventure, are we?
We have to collect the demiguises again too, so we can get through locks. Guess we don't have to get through locks, but it is handy. What? Wasn't that a meat? Saw 'em two completely different places.
Lumos.
But that's magic, right? That can happen. You probably just teleported over here. Oh shoot, I didn't grab the page. Tartan Blazer school uniform.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school.
Look at that. These look certainly very different from the male counterparts. I don't know if I like that. Maybe if I was like horseback riding. It looks like a horseback riding outfit.
Totally does.
Let's see. Let's see how it looks in practice. That actually kind of goes with it. Maybe for later. Yeah, we gotta add that mod that doesn't kill our hair. So I gotta make notes. I want to try that keyboard mod, and then I want to try... And then I want to put that hair mod on for the hats.
Leviosa. Revelio.
Where's that page at? Wait, so where's the last one? I can't go up anymore. I got it. Just wasted my time coming up here.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio. Revelio.
Who's Maribel Garlic? She the one we talked to outside of the shop? And who's on the card? One of the cards.
Revelio.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her. Revelio.
Shoot. There's another one. Hopefully it wasn't up top. This really took you all over the place, this quest. So far away.
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gobstone.
Hello, Zenobia. I've found all of your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
I'm afraid I've decided to keep them. That'll teach you to stink up your classmates.
What? You'd keep my prized collection for yourself?
Yes. Finders keepers, I'm afraid.
I knew it! You're just as bad as everyone else. I hate this school. You'll all be sorry when I learn some more spells.
Oh my gosh. That's terrible. Let's see, not only am I secretly being a dick to everybody and pretending to be nice every once in a while, I'm also creating potential other evil wizards. She's gonna become an evil wizard. Look at her. She's pissed. Somebody to talk to down here? Where? They're under these stairs.
It's not on your nose. Thought you'd want to know.
Nope, I lost them. They might be above, actually. Are they up top? The teacher, isn't it? Way, way up here. Again, it's good that they added the speech bubbles, but I don't know why it didn't occur to them to add like the little arrows. And I lost it. Cause yeah, it doesn't indicate. Oh look, they're on the move, whoever they are. It doesn't indicate
Lumos.
whether they're above or below you, like most of the other things. Like you can see on the yellow one there that it has a little arrow pointing down. The speech bubble doesn't have that. Alright, where the heck goes this frame at? Where is the frame? I don't remember. Is this it? not sure how I feel about this. Might be a good fall weather option. When did we get this crazy fancy dress? Did we get this from the console for those with poise and refinement and earned by solving the mystery of the empty painting frame? Oh. Just got this right out the gate, did we? I can't remember what it looked like on the mail. The Dark Arts Ensemble looks pretty much exactly the same. Not much of a difference. Alright, I'm not gonna worry about that speech bubble. I don't know if we managed to get all the optional dialogue from the teachers in our first playthrough, but we definitely got a lot of them. Okay, we are back. Connection is looking good, better. Hopefully it stays that way. I mean, she might make friends. Just with some other bad students. There's not a lot of bad students in this game. You know what I mean? There's not like a... What's his face? A Malfoy. Yeah, there's not really a Malfoy in the game, is there? There's not like a group of bad kids that you have to worry about. At least, not that I can recall. Yeah, we're the bullies. That's unrealistic. There's always bullies. Kids are terrible. I mean, I guess that's us. We're the Malfoy in this, aren't we?
It's true, you are.
We're playing the bloody Malfoy this time. There was no Malfoy because we weren't playing them before. And now we are.
At least I get to see all the brooms.
Revelio.
Nye has fascinating stories about growing.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Revelio.
All these pages, so many pages here. No, we can't get this one yet. We need to attend history class.
We're going to see.
All right, Sebastian, let's go.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavor to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
Yeah, it's still weird thinking back on this, because I was under the impression, like, the open world of this game was just, you know, Hogwarts. And then if we were going to a place like Hogsmeade, we were just going to teleport there.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
Revelio. As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel.
Do you ever wish
The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you. Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would trust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded.
I can't sprint.
Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
About anything else? Things we can collect?
Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look!
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Talking about Poppy.
Likely already named them too.
France, Hoof, and Sugarfoot.
Yeah, it's funny that he should say you don't see that every day
To the
about
left
the
is Forbidden
hippogriffs flying
Forest.
around.
Out of bounds to all students.
Because we would see them all the time when we were flying around.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead.
Why does my sprint not work? I'm going to assume we're just not allowed to sprint in this area.
Have you
Take
had
a
much of a
casual
chance to
jog.
explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh, any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling.
My sister will be home for the holidays.
I've always thought Thestral's pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
My family's owl is getting too old.
Mr. Moon! He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear.
Not Mr. Moon.
Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Guys. Ugly and hairy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Attendant-wise, I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts.
Wop, wop, wop. I'm in.
Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame.
Revelio.
So many people.
So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes, Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Revelio.
Honeydew
Find myself scurrying home at night.
An inquiring mind.
Revelio. Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look.
Hey again, welcome back.
What we have, shall we?
Welcome back. Happy Tuesday. We're doing well. We are doing well. Just chilling. Hopefully you've been doing good.
If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Ditto. I can't remember if I was smart enough to sell all this stuff last time. Got some new stuff. I like this purple coat. This is good purple coat. We'll keep that on for the moment. While we're out. Okay.
Let's look at what we have, shall we?
Buy the rest of my junk. Yeah, I would probably already be wearing the one witch's hat if the hair wasn't ruined.
Revelio.
Speaking of stuff. I don't think the date is working. I'm going to go ahead and remove it. I think it's been stuck on September 4th. It was 3 p.m. and now it's 2 p.m. That doesn't make any sense. So I think we're just going to turn that off. It's clearly bugged. I don't know if the recent update killed it. What's up, Voxy? Welcome back. Happy Tuesday to you.
Revelio.
Oh, excellent. Oh, good. Oh, shoot. Wait, where are we going right now? Not Pippin's potions, are we? This is the magic leap.
Well, hello there.
Kind of feel like I
Pardon
should
me,
buy
sir.
some of this stuff.
I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Oh,
Okay.
the Dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds? Let me guess. You're after something fresh. Do have a look around. Plenty
We
of
don't have a ton
ingredients
of
to
money.
pique your interest, I'd wager.
See. Oh, we almost have enough gold to buy everything. We will hold off for the moment. Yeah, I probably have to refresh. I think the old streams are hanging still. It's finally catching up for when we had reset earlier. But mine looks like it's caught up now. But I was
Let me
really,
guess.
really
You're after
behind.
something fresh.
No. Thankfully, it was only temporary. Alright, where's Pippin's potions? Right next to us. Wait, what can we do with this? Oh, we can destroy it. Like entirely, that's crazy. Oh, and we can repair it too.
Repair it.
That's fun.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Revelio. Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though
Oh, yeah.
I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? What can I do for you today?
Give me everything. Within reason.
Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory.
Even more expensive.
Or come back
I
another
need
time
so much
if you're in a
gold.
rush today.
When does he give us the quest? Did he already technically give it to us? I like that this coat matches our eyes. It's rather appropriate.
Rebellion.
Nothing warms a body like incendiary.
Alright, let's check out Ollivanders.
Merlin's brilliant beard, not again.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time.
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try.
so confident.
Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
She's like, I don't think I can trust you now. Still the same materials. I mean, I don't think any of this matters, does it? Can you even change these details? Oh, we can. Because I think this is all the same stuff. Hawthorne, Dragonheart string, heart, all inches. Let's stick with the Dragonheart string, yeah. We can have it go all the way up to 14.5 inches. Again, it's a shame that they didn't actually have this affect the appearance. It's kind of strange. Gotta go with 13 inches, right?
How intriguing.
Unyielding. Quite bendy. Slight springy? I haven't looked at any of this. Unyielding?
Curious
Sure, why not?
indeed.
We could pick one of these based on the color that we end up going with, but I don't know. Maybe we'll keep it Hawthorne.
How intriguing. Curious indeed.
I do like the straight one. It'd be weird to go with the same exact wand as last time, though.
How intriguing.
Yeah, I wish they had the same like wood color material across the board. Just give us a whole bunch of different wood color materials, and then have us have the different
Curious
shapes.
indeed.
And that would make more sense to me.
How intriguing. Curious indeed.
I'm weirded out how he keeps talking. Like, it
How
makes total sense that
intriguing.
we're able to morph our wand as we see fit.
Curious indeed.
We'll just go with a spirally one this time. Just go with the same black. It just will be spirally
How
compared
intriguing.
to our straight one. I do like this one. Spiral. Green gray.
Curious indeed.
Green gray. Dark brown. I do like the dark brown on this. Decisions. Where's Cleo? I need Cleo's opinion. Should I go dark brown spiral?
How
Or
intriguing.
black soft spiral? Let's see if she's watching.
Curious indeed.
Okay. Cleo says soft spiral black. She came out here to get a better look. So that's what we're going with. It's basically the wand from my first playthrough, except it's been twisted.
What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian.
Whoops. Keep bumping the Windows key by accident. Well, we know the next scene is an action scene. Maybe we'll wait until tomorrow to continue that. How long have we been playing so far? Yeah, we've been playing over 4 hours. So maybe we'll call it there, and then we'll start next stream off with a bang. A troll fight, yeah? Alright. Well, it's an interesting start. We haven't got to play around with the alternate dialogue too much. You know, it's only been here or there. There's barely any for, like, the main quests, especially not with the teachers. Most of the jerk, rude responses have been through side quests, and they've all been really funny. I like it a lot. I think I also like the girl voice actor better than the male one. So I'm enjoying this replay through a lot. But yeah, we'll continue tomorrow. We're gonna leave it right there. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Thank you for tuning in. I like the game enough that I was wondering whether or not it might be tedious trying to jump into this right away, right after we just finished the game. But I'm still very much enjoying it. I really like this game a lot. So I'm looking forward to keep playing this playthrough. It's also been fun, like, watching cutscenes and stuff, knowing about where the story ends up going. But yeah, the alternate dialogue with her has been pretty great so far. Don't forget to hit that like button if you haven't yet already. Of course, very much appreciated. Subscribe if you want to be notified of future streams if you have not yet. And if you are watching this at a later time, thank you for taking the time to do so. Until tomorrow, everybody stay chill, stay relaxed. Still a few more days until the weekend. And everybody sleep well, be well. I will see you then. Good night and goodbye.